And if you haven't learned it, how do you teach it?
You can't.
Can't, right?
Nope.
Right. And how important is it for people to be able to have the right attitude when it comes to failure and rejection?
It's very important because they will never succeed.
Nice, Nikita. Nikita, what are the five attitudes towards failure and rejection?
That I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to.
Other I don't know. Let's see here. Tambria, what are the five attitudes towards failure and rejection?
I never
My
see.
dad told me that, son, this business is not for you. You got to be a hustler. It's hard. You can't, you need to find something else. I could have, I got, that I could have really listened to my father. This is like my first appointment, my first attempt at explaining the business to someone. And I could have very easily quit. And I didn't know the attitudes towards failure and rejection. I had my own philosophy at the time. But Tambria, what are they?
I never see failure as failure, but as a learning experience.
Only as a learning experience.
Okay, only as a learning experience. I never see failure as failure, but as the game I must play to win.
But
I
as the
ne-
game I must play to win, that's the last one if you're
okay.
want them in order. The first one is learning. Number two is,
I never see failure as failure, but as a chance to develop my sense of humor.
but as the opportunity to develop my sense of humor,
Okay.
you can have people saying things that are ridiculous in this business, and you got to find the humor in it. Go ahead.
Absolutely. I never see failure as failure, but as the opportunity to practice my technique and perfect my craft.
Performance.
Pretty close. Perfect my performance.
Okay.
But I like craft might be even better. I'm going to call Tom Hopkins, have him change it to craft.
Um, and
Every
then
presentation, every appointment is practice, baby. You're getting better. Last one.
absolutely. Um, I'm stuck on the last one.
Negative. I never see failure as failure, but only as
Oh,
the
the negative feedback, I need to change course in my direction.
negative feedback. I need to change course. That's exactly right. If you're not getting results, that and I don't mean just talking to one person. If you are showing up every day and trying and not getting the results, all that means is what?
You need to change something.
You're not doing it right.
Hmm.
That's it. So you need that negative feedback to analyze. And that's why when you have an appointment, if you're new and you're on your own, or you've made that transition where you're trying on your own and things don't go right, what do you do immediately following the appointment?
Call your trainer or RVP.
That's right. And what do you do when you call them?
Tell them what you said, and they'll tell you what they would have said.
That's right, exactly right. Hey, I was talking to this person, I said this, and then they said that, and then I didn't know what to say, or I said this, but then they said that, and it didn't, nothing happened. Okay, so I'm going to try to, or I'm going to do my best this morning to help everybody here in two areas. Okay, number one is understand the financial industry and our opposition better so you can become more of a what?
Crusader.
Crusader, more of a warrior for doing what's right. And then hopefully that will help you do the second thing, which is grow. How do I put this? and still be kind and nice and not have people get mad at me. You know what I'm going to say?
Right.
Denise? How can I help people grow their
Attendance.
But I was going to put an adjective before attendance.
Freaking.
Not that, but your ace,
Lack
your
of.
okay.
Terrible.
You're pitiful, pathetic, sorry, just sad. I mean, wow, it's like whoo, like depressing almost. Attendance. Can I say that? Are there any new people here?
You can't say that.
Good to see you, Alex. Does any have any new introductions here? Because I don't want to offend. This is not a business overview. Prince, is anybody here new? Do you have anybody new here that don't know what we're doing? Or can I talk to you, Sim? Is that okay, Sim? Is it okay that I I expect big attendance?
Yes, sir.
Is that okay? Is it I expect you to grow?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? I expect you to win, change your life. I expect you to do something great. I expect you to be a good example. I expect you to make things happen. I expect you to make money. I expect you to be successful. Is that okay?
Yes.
And that I don't want to tolerate what?
Pitiful attendance.
Right. Is it okay if I believe that what we do is good enough that we should be bigger?
That's fair.
Is it okay to not accept mediocrity?
Yep.
Yes.
Is it okay not to be happy with just, average and ordinary performance?
Sir. Okay.
Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what do you want to do first? How to grow attendance or how to be a crusader?
How to be a
Okay.
crusader.
All right, let's do that. Good morning, Shonda. Oh, by the way,
Good
any
morning.
comments, success stories, anything you'd like to share Saturday from anybody?
I do.
I
I had a
thought we
great
had a
weekend.
I thought we had a breakthrough as a team overall. The last couple of meetings have been really slow in attendance, but I think we broke attendance, including the folks that are out of state that were online. We had over 100 people attend the Super Saturday, so I thought that was a success. We had a 1.74 in person and 38 online.
No doubt about it.
That's good.
It was a breakthrough.
Mhm.
It was the best we've done, but we haven't been doing them. And I remember having 1,000 people at a meeting. So understand where I'm coming from and expectations and desire to get back there. Anybody want to do that?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
So yes,
I got
I will take that. I will take that, Ace. We're moving in the right direction. But the key here is March, what is it, 21?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Next.
fly my butt back to Gordon's office.
You just stay up here.
Yeah. From Paradise, Highland Beach, Florida. If you haven't been there, you don't know what you're missing. I mean, it is paradise on Earth. And anyway, so go ahead. Who had that comment?
I got two
Matt.
numbers on the way home Saturday.
Nice.
We'll
So,
talk about that tomorrow.
Okay.
Prospecting, okay? Great job,
Well,
Tracy.
they were in
Hey,
between
Kristen.
warm and cold. I
Great.
know who they are. I know we know each other.
Good job still.
Anybody else?
Hey,
Yep.
Kristen. Last time we were on, I was telling you about the friend that was considering coming on, and the reason she was hesitant was because she thought it was a scam.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to be meeting, and she's going to be coming on. We're going to be getting her on, and she's going to transfer her coverage as well. So her schedule is not feasible, but my leaders and I are going to work out a time to meet with her to get her
That's
on.
that's fantastic. It's interesting you use that word because the people who think we're a scam have been scammed the worst.
And that's exactly what happened to her and her family, actually.
What's Mark Twain's favorite, or one of his famous quotes was, one of the hardest things to do is to convince a fool that he has been fooled.
Yeah.
Okay. I
had
haven't
a
had a
couple
chance to
success stories.
I haven't had a chance to PowerPoint this.
I got a couple success stories real quick before you go. Is that all right?
Okay, go ahead, Matt.
Thursday night, I recruited somebody. No, Noah did. Friday, we added somebody to the team. Jennifer also added somebody. So we did 3 people since we met again. And then yesterday, me and Noah put coverage on 2 different people.
Great job.
So we're moving.
Excellent.
That's all.
I look forward to the day when I hear the words, Matthew,
Yeah.
we got a new associate on Thursday. Finish the sentence. I dream for the day.
We got a new associate on Thursday, happily involved in our incredible business opportunity.
And
They protected their family and started a IRA. And we're going to see someone tomorrow.
No. That's not, and we're going to see, because it's Monday. And we went to see their brother on Friday, and he had Universal Life, and we replaced it. And then we went to see his sister's Friday night.
Yeah, well,
and
we got
she
20,
had
we got
things,
20
so
people, and we already have
I
one
know,
set.
I'm just saying, I look forward to the day.
Well, we got 20 people from her, and then we met her first, and she put in coverage for herself.
Actually, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying I look forward to the day when I hear people say, instead of I got an IBA, I got an IBA, and a whole cascading movement has been started of lives being transformed in a warm market. It starts with a vision, Matt.
Yes.
I remember the day I beat Ron Schmidt Jr. in a pie in the face recruiting contest, which I just talked to him about last week, and he remembered it vividly too. And I asked him, Ron, did you think I was good? Because I beat him 10-9. And I was doing everything in my power to get IBAs. And when I beat him and we went to the meeting, he thought he was going to get a pie in his face. And did I give Ron Schmidt Jr. a pie in his face?
No.
No, I didn't. I had no desire to give anyone a pie in their face, because I wouldn't want a pie in my face. Okay? I would not appreciate somebody putting a pie in my face. So since I live by do unto others as you would have them do unto you, I didn't put a pie in his face, even though that was what the contest was. And even though I'm sure he would have put it in my face.
Did you say he would have when you talked to him?
I didn't ask him that. I said, do you remember? And I said, did you think? But the point being, Matthew, is that that was a time in my career where all I cared about was getting an IBA.
Times have changed.
That was my focus, man. If I just get this person to release their $99 or whatever it was at the time and fill out this paperwork, and I submitted it, that meant I was successful, and then I could go to a meeting and put a pie in Ron's face.
It's bigger than that.
It's not bigger than that. It's
gargantuously huge.
It's like putting the paperwork in is such a
minor step.
Ridiculous part of the task.
It's a
minor step.
It's a minor step.
Right, exactly. It's just like a formality.
Right.
And when you can get people dragging you on appointments, and when you can get people dragging people to the meeting on March 21st, now you have a chance to do something great in business. If your people don't show up to the meeting, if they don't show up to the Zoom, if they're not punctual, if they're not doing other things, it's like, okay, you signed up for college. I signed up for college, but guess what?
You dropped out.
You didn't go.
I was on academic probation. I didn't do any homework. I flunked out. I quit. Dropped out. I hated it. What's the
Hey,
point?
Christian,
Yeah.
to that regard, I could have sworn I heard that Tambria's guy Daryl got his license right after the event.
There you go. Exactly. I was amazed, Tambria, and that's a credit to you that he
Yeah,
took the test at 2 and he was at the meeting in the morning.
Yeah.
he
I
was.
didn't know
Usually
that. Yeah.
that's like Gordon Gray, man, I got to be studying that morning. I can't come to the meeting. And this guy came to the
Mhm.
meeting and he passed.
That's right.
Wow. That's like,
He's great.
that's like awesome. Okay.
Thank you.
That is just terrific. All right,
Yeah.
let's see if okay, so what's the number one selling life insurance product today?
Hey, Christian.
IUL.
Yeah, Gordon.
Just a quick note on that same point, like Daryl, guy Lionel sent me a message the day before and said, I'm not going to make the meeting. I'm taking the 63 in DC. And I went off on him and I said, dude, I told you about this meeting way in advance. How irresponsible is that to schedule a test in the middle of our planned meeting? The first one where you get a chance to meet Christian, you get a chance to meet our leadership team. You haven't been to one in-person event. So he moved his test because of a conversation I had with him to Towson so he could take the test at 8:30 and then get to the meeting.
Awesome.
Awesome.
But, we got to challenge people. People make poor choices without us.
I hope I have time to get to that. If not, I will spend all day tomorrow morning on that subject, Gordon.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully, let me see what is 9:21. Let me see. I don't know. I'm just doing research. We're going to read through this. You're not going to understand it, but you're going to understand more than you do now. And the purpose of it is to help give you confidence in what you're doing. Okay. So the question is, by the way, what was the number one selling life insurance policy in America today?
IUL.
IUL.
Something called Index Universal Life. So, question. When you buy a car from a dealer, how does the car dealer make money?
Like charging more for the car than they pay for it.
Correct. When you go to a restaurant, how does the restaurant make money?
Same way.
Same way. When you invest money in a cash value life insurance policy, IUL, whole life, universal life, how does the life insurance company make money?
By all those fees they tack onto it.
Would you like to know, Nikita? Okay, so Nikita says fees. Anybody else? How many ways do they make money with with your premiums?
Probably
The cash value,
3, I think.
fees, and the price of the insurance itself.
How many ways, Matt?
I think 3 ways.
3 ways. Gordon, how many ways?
I don't, I'm not sure.
Okay,
Well,
Ace, how many ways? Okay, let's go through them, okay? How does the life insurance, when you're being sold life insurance, would it be a good thing to know how they're going to make money with your premiums?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that a good
yes.
question to ask yourself?
Yes.
Now, when people are buying IUL, is that the question they ask themselves?
No.
No.
What are they asking themselves when they buy IUL?
Can I afford it?
What is it going to grow to? They think they got an investment.
Okay, how's it going to perform? Can I afford it? What else?
Tax
It's
free.
cash value.
Okay. All right. So, Gordon,
Yes, sir.
could you begin reading at Index Universal Life?
Index Universal Life looks wonderful on the surface. Market linked upside with no downside. But do you believe the insurance company is not taking market risk for free? How exactly do they make money? The cost of insurance?
Wait. Go ahead.
How exactly do they make money? The cost of insurance. Every month, the carrier deducts mortality charge, cost of insurance, administrative fees, premium expense charges, rider fees, if added. The cost of insurance is based on your age, your gender, your health rating, your death benefit size, policy year. The cost of insurance increases every year. Early years equals lower mortality risk. Later years equals higher mortality risk.
Stop right there, Gordon, and elaborate on all this. Of number one, the number one way insurance companies make money is on the cost of the insurance.
Sure. So based on your age, where you are in life, they're buying term life insurance. So, and it's going up every year. Then they have the administrative fees, which are high. They have premium expense charges in addition to administrative fees, which are high. And they have rider fees, which are high. So they have all these leaks in the money that's pulling money from your money.
Okay, now this right here, this is a major revenue stream. And to summarize this number one, the cost of the insurance, this is the same way what? The car company makes money selling you a car.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
raise the price of the insurance to make money selling you insurance that they buy at a lower cost.
Yeah.
Now, this is a major revenue stream for life insurance companies. Now, what would you add to that?
Continue.
This is the only way we make our money. You understand that, Alex?
Yeah, I'm thinking that when I used to work at the store, we would buy a case of sodas for like $15, and then we will add 30% or 50% to the cost, so we can sell it to the customer. So that 50% was added on top of the. So we were buying cheap and selling high. That was
That's
kind
right.
of.
That's exactly right. That same thing insurance companies do with insurance. That's the same thing that any business does. It doesn't matter the product. That's how money is made. Okay, number one. And that is Primerica Life's major revenue stream. They make money doing number one. They don't make money in number two, interest rate spread. Nikita, why don't you take over number two? The second way insurance companies make money is the interest rate spread.
The interest rate spread, the quiet profit engine. This is the one big one. When you pay premium, the insurance company invests in high-grade corporate bonds, treasuries, mortgage-backed securities, large fixed income portfolios. Their typical earn, sometimes like example, carriers earn 5 to 6% on this general account. They credit you 3 or 4% minimum floor. The difference spread equals profit. The difference in the spread is equal to profit.
So if they're earning 5, they've already made money on the cost of insurance. Now they're taking your premium and earning 5 and paying you 3, or earning 6 and paying you 4. So the question is, keep going.
They are structured like a bank. Borrow short your premium, invest long, bond portfolios, keep the spread. This spread income is extremely stable upon budget strategies.
Nope, stop.
Oh, that's number 3. Okay.
Right, so elaborate on this right here. The second way insurance companies make money.
They said it's structured like a bank. So if you borrow money for the bank gonna charge you a high interest rate with as long as you are loaning them. Interest long.
They're going to charge you high, and they're going to
pay low.
Pay you low. That's the exact same thing who is doing?
The IUL companies.
The insurance company. Does that sound like a good idea for you?
No.
Would it make, if they're going to put the money in corporate bonds or treasuries or mortgage-backed securities, and they're going to earn 5 or 6, Denise, Shonda.
Yes.
If one of your clients wants to invest in corporate bonds, could you put one of your clients in these corporate bonds or do we have any securities, any mutual funds that invest in these things?
Yes.
A
So that
truckload of them.
what's
Yes, we do.
I said a truckload of them. We
a
have all of
truckload
those.
of okay, truckload,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so if your client wants bonds, guess what?
We can give them
We
bonds.
got them.
Bottom.
You can give them
Got them.
bonds. Now, let me ask you, would it be better for you to put your own money in the bonds or the treasuries or these investments, or give it to the insurance company, let them put it there, let them get 5 or 6 and pay you 3 or 4?
No, it'd be
For
better
you
for
to do
you
it
to do it.
yourself.
Right. Why not do it yourself? What's wrong with that idea?
Nothing. It's better than giving it to the insurance company.
Now, do you think the insurance company likes us explaining this to people?
Nope,
No.
So what do they say
absolutely
about
not.
us? What do they say about us? That's a scam.
It's a scam.
Okay,
We
so
a scam. We don't know what we're talking about.
all right, this spread income, this is called what do we call this?
This spread income
This
is
spread
extremely
income, what do we call
stable.
that, Nikita?
Income is extremely stable.
No, this is called
Oh, oh,
interest rate
interest rate
spread.
spread. I'm
Interest
sorry.
rate spread. That's number 2. For those of you taking notes.
Yes.
Okay, now let's go on to number 3. Who'd like to read number 3? Shonda, read number 3. Thanks for volunteering.
Options budget strategy, how they offer S&P 500 upside. When you buy a car,
Oh no, Christian. No, 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 no. This computer, man. Hold on a second. I tried to fix this.
Did
Okay.
you delete something?
Yeah, I know. I added something, and don't worry about it. I got it right now. So this is
Okay.
number 3. Go ahead. Oh, what?
That was
Go
4.
ahead.
The
I'm
other
gonna
one
do it.
was
I'll
number
fix it
3.
later. Go ahead. Go ahead.
options budget strategy, how they offer S&P 500 upside. IUL does not invest directly in the S&P 500. Instead, they invest your premium in bonds. The bond yield funds call options on the index. Those options create your upside credit.
Now
Example,
explain now, Sean, explain 1, 2, and 3 right there.
Mhm.
Explain to me. The number 3 is this is number 3, not number 4. Is IUL says you're investing in the S&P 500, or they let's say they don't say it if but they what do
They
they
insinuated.
say market.
insinuate. Perfect
They
word. Thank you,
market.
Denise. They insinuate it. You get
hmm
market-like returns, but it's not in the market. Instead, they do 1, 2, 3. Shonda, what does that mean? 1, 2, 3.
So instead of investing in the market, they put it in bonds.
And then what?
And then the bond yield, which is going to be how much interest the bond earns when you pay the loan when they pay the loan back.
No.
I
They
don't
do a
know.
bond yield call option on the index of the S&P 500.
Does that mean if the index does this, then we pay you this?
These options create your upside credit.
So it's like if the better the bond
Hold
yield
on one
do.
sec. Hold on one second, Nikita. Read
Okay.
the exemplified example, Shonda.
So $100 in premium, the bond portfolio earns 5%, 4% used to buy S&P call options, 1% retained as margin or spread.
You see what I'm saying?
hmm
You understand that? Hey, Gordon, does everybody understand that?
Yeah, I think
Everybody doesn't
everybody's got
understand.
it. We're ready to teach it.
No, I don't.
Everybody, no, you don't. You don't. You have no idea what they're even talking about because you don't know what a call option is.
I don't understand.
Right? Nuvia, I know, understands right next to you. She
Julia's
can really
got it.
elaborate. Okay. So let's give you example number 2. Go ahead, Shonda.
If the market rises, options pay out. You get credited, subject to cap. If the market crashes, options expire worthless. You get 0%, which is the floor. Carrier keeps bond earnings. They never lose principal.
Okay, now for blanks and giggles, I'm going to go down here because I wanted to help you get more clarification on what are call options. Okay, Denise, could you read, please?
What is a call option? A call option is a financial contract that gives you the right, but not the obligation, to buy an asset at a fixed price within a certain period of time. The basic definition: a call option gives the buyer the right to buy a specific asset, usually a stock or ETF, at a fixed price called the strike price, before a certain date, the expiration date. You pay a premium, the option price, for that right.
The right to buy an asset in the future at a certain price, but it has an expiration date. Are you with me, everybody?
Yes.
You didn't buy it, but you have the right to buy it, but you're paying the premium for the right to buy it. You with me?
Yes.
So,
Okay.
I don't know. So
Don't even try to have me elaborate any more than that, Allison.
I'm trying to understand it. I don't understand.
That's my point.
That's a
After
securities
let's
class.
continue
It's the
going.
security. They teaching the SIE. It's
Hold
the
on,
unit
Nikita.
1.
Yeah, hold
Okay.
on. Go ahead, Denise.
Simple example. Let's use S&P 500 via the SPDR S&P 500 ETF Trust. What? SPY. SPY current price $500. You buy a call option with the strike price of $520. Expiration 3 months. The premium $10 per share. Options control 100 shares. You pay $1,000.
Everybody got that?
Wow.
So you're going to buy a $500 shot. Well, what's 100 times 500? Or 20?
10,000.
Wait, no, it's $20. So if current price is 500 and you're believing it's going to go to 520 in the next 3 months, so you're paying a premium of $10 a share to be able to pay 500 and it grow to 520 and you make the difference in 3 months.
Oh, okay.
So you made a difference of around 200.
You control options on 100 shares. So what happens? Continue, Denise.
So if SPY rises to 550, that's their cost, you can buy it at 520. The market price is 550, but you're $30 in the money. So profit $30 minus $10 premium equals $20 per share. Total profit $2,000. If SPY stays below 520, option expires worthless. So you lose only the $1,000 premium. Maximum loss equals premium paid. Upside theoretically unlimited. Why investors choose call options? Leverage, control 50,000 worth of stock with $1,000. Unlimited risk.
No, limited risk.
Limited risk. You can't lose more than the premium. Income strategy when selling calls. Used in covered call strategies to generate cash flow. Speculation. Short-term directional bets.
Direction of what?
Direction of the cost.
Of the markets.
Of the market, up or
Of the
down,
cost.
up or down.
Right.
Key terms you should know. Strike price, price you can buy the stock at. Premium, what you pay for the option. expiration date, when the contract ends, in the money, stock above strike, out of money, stock below strike, intrinsic value, immediate value if exercised, time value, extra value from time remaining, the risk reality. Call options lose value over time due to time decay, theta, volatility changes, wrong directional move. That's why options are powerful, but also dangerous if misunderstood. Strategic perspective, important for you. Since you think long-term, S&P 500, institutional strategy, insurance company mechanics, etc., call options are not investing. They are short-term leverage speculation tools unless used strategically, like leaps or covered calls.
Now, Denise, when this says important to you, who's this written to?
To me, to us, to mainstream America.
No, this is written to me.
To you?
Particular, yeah, me. Since you think long term, who is this you for?
The people.
No, this is
Oh,
me.
okay.
Okay, since you think, because you don't necessarily think long term or have a strategic perspective. Maybe you do, maybe you
Okay.
don't.
Oh,
The
yeah, I was
investor.
thinking we do.
The
So to
investor.
you, who? You, the agent?
This is
You?
chat.
The
No,
investor.
no, no. This is Chat GPT who knows me.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
So I
okay.
ask it questions. So it knows my history. And
Mm-hmm.
since it says, since I think long term, I think institutional strategies, I think insurance company mechanics, etc. It's giving me a little summary here.
Okay,
Okay.
I got you.
All right. So now, so this is number three. So Gordon, the third way insurance companies make money is options budget strategy. How difficult is it for someone to say, I want to learn how to do that and make a lot of money?
You're kidding, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, this is the third way. They got 7 ways they make money using our premiums.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Uh,
they can do it because they're taking our money, earning interest off it, and using that to do the options. If we tried to do it ourselves, we would have to use our own money. And if we didn't hit the option, we'd lose it.
that's right. And I
Mm-hmm.
met a guy 2 summers ago at our country club who lives. He makes his money doing this. And I said, "Hey, honey, this guy, Pitor is kicking butt options." We went over there twice at the pool and listened to it out. And then my eyes were rolling in the back of my head. I said, you know what? This ain't the way I want to make money. Because I'm not going to be sitting on the computer. I'm not going to be looking at the prices. I'm not going to be timing the market. I'm not going to be predicting, etc. Okay.
Don't they set it to an automatic buy?
Alice, yes, you can set it. Allison, take number 5. Well, it's really number 4, but my thing is off here.
Um, Caps and participation rates. So to control risk and profit, the cap, for example, is 10%, and the participation rate, for example, is 80%. So the spread index return is -2 in the example. So if the S&P returns 18%, you might get 10. So where's the extra 8 go? You don't receive it. That's how the pricing stays profitable. So caps are adjusted yearly, and that protects the insurer.
Who would like, you want to elaborate on the caps and the participation rate, Allison?
So if there's a cap of like 10% and you get an 80% participation rate, if the market does 10 or higher, you're only going to get paid 8%, and so they'll keep the difference above that. Right?
There you go. Who'd
So
like to
that you
take
only get You only get
Number-
80% of whatever the cap is.
Who'd like to take number 6?
I'll read it. Lapse profit, persistency assumptions. Some policies are underfunded, collapse in later years due to rising cost of insurance, lapse before death. When this happens, insurer collected years of fees, never pays death benefit.
What do you think about that?
Happens every day.
Yeah,
Terrible.
my buddy's big policy.
Right. Keep going.
This is actuarially modeled, not malicious, but absolutely built into pricing.
So that means they kind of know when this actuarially modeled, what does that mean?
Well, they know that based on the large numbers of the population when people die, based on, statistics.
And they also know
When people lapse.
right.
when
They
they stop
know
paying their
approximately, Sean, how many people are going to lapse.
7 years is the average.
Right. By Matt loading the number. Okay. So
And
who
that's
want
the
to
thing.
take loan arbitrage? Number 7.
I'll do it. Loan arbitrage when policyholders borrow loan rate might be 7 to 6%. Cash value still earns index return or earns fixed credits. If structured correctly, carriers profits from the loan spread as well.
So how much money have you made through loan arbitrage, everybody?
Nothing. We don't do that.
None.
You're not making any money that way?
No.
Nope.
Well, guess what?
What?
When you
IUL
pay a
is.
premium in an IUL policy, your insurance company is making money using the strategy number 7 of loan arbitrage. What'd you learn about that in school?
You didn't.
Nothing.
Nada.
So what that means is when policyholders borrow money at 5 or 6%, the cash value still earns an index return or earns fixed crediting. You see what I'm saying? And if structured properly, the carrier profits from the loan spread as well.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
They collect
that
interest
clear?
off the money.
Who wants to read number 8? Let's get somebody new. Speak. Somebody else. Speak.
I do. Number 8,
you.
mortality margin. Actuaries price policies assuming certain life expectancy tables. If insureds live longer than projected, carrier profits. If they die earlier, carrier loses on that policy. Across thousands of policies, they win statistically. Insurance is a law of large numbers in business. The big
Law
picture.
of large numbers business.
The
Not in
big
business.
picture.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Why IUL is profitable. Let me keep going.
Yep.
Insurance companies do not take stock market risk. They control crediting rates, control caps annually, the price in rising cost of insurance, earn bond spreads, earn fee revenue, manage risk with options. It's engineered for predictable profit plus controlled volatility. Here's a simplified example. Let's say you pay $20,000 a year. The carrier earns 5.5% on portfolio. Options cost 4%. 1.5% spread retained, plus annual policy fees. Across millions of policies, that margin becomes billions. Companies like Northwestern Mutual, Pacific Life, Alliance Life, Nationwide are some of the largest bond buyers in the world because of this model. IUL does not invest directly
I think we
in the
hit this already. I got a little confused.
Okay.
What's the moral of the story?
Don't
Beth,
buy IUL.
Beth, are you there? Are you able to talk? Okay, that's a no. Miguel, what's the
Moral is
moral of the story?
you'll need duct tape to keep your brain together.
Mm.
Keep it simple.
Number one selling life insurance product in America today is Index Universal Life. I just shared with you the 8 ways insurance companies make money selling universal life. What's the moral of the story?
Don't buy it
They
and
make
teach
money a
others
lot of
not to buy
ways.
it.
Okay, they make money a lot of ways. Don't buy it.
They've literally set it up so there's no way they
Complicated.
can lose, and
Yeah.
the consumer definitely can.
Yes.
And help
It's
get
it's
people
more
out of it.
it's almost like a trap. Like the insurance company is always going to win, and the
Yeah.
consumer is going to lose.
They're using your money and they know they're going to win every time.
That's right. And if they're going to win every time, that means the consumer,
It's going to lose
It's
every
going to lose
time.
every
they're going to lose
time.
every time.
Yeah.
Every
Do you know
time.
what? Do you know why
It's
they're
set
going to
up for
lose?
it's set up for your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your neighbor, the whole it's set up. The insurance companies have set it up to
Hmm.
where the financially ignorant and illiterate are going to lose every time by buying it. Go ahead,
Hmm.
Ace.
No, what I was going to say is that one of the things that we used to say at the kitchen table is, when was the last time you spent a Saturday night reading your contract? And most people say, well, I've never read it. So the fact that you went through all that stuff, we're licensed in the industry. We have to learn how the straight life, all that stuff works. And most of our guys don't even know how it works. Imagine the client. So I'm listening to that. Like, I think Tracy said it. My brain is like, who's going to read that crap? They're not going to read it. They're going to trust the agent, especially if it was a referral. So
And
I
Ace,
feel, yeah,
even if they did read it,
they wouldn't
They
understand it.
wouldn't
they wouldn't
understand
know
it.
what they're reading.
They wouldn't
Just
understand
like
it.
if you read it, you wouldn't know what you're reading.
And
That's
in
like
I
the
know a
somebody
little
reading
bit,
a
I read
not
it.
too much.
If I read it, I wouldn't know what I'm reading.
that's like
right,
Hmm.
it's
somebody
the
picking
Because
up a law book and
because
reading a law book and never
because
studying it.
the investment strategies are so complex, you have to really have an MBA
Maybe more than that.
and
in
is
order
the way
And a
they're
team
making
of
money even
people.
explained in there? Like, is the bond they're buying bonds and using the growth to buy a option? Is that even in there? Like,
No, the
you wouldn't
only thing
even
that's
read
in
that in the
there, the
policy.
only thing that's in there in the fine print is it's not invested in the S&P 500. They do put that in there at the
Yeah.
bottom in a very little tiny print, but that's about it.
Okay. So,
Mm-mm-mm.
by the way, FYI,
Well,
can
and
you
isn't
see
it
that, Gordon?
isn't it one more truth about the S&P index?
Gordon, can you see that?
Yeah, it's small print.
All right. So that's why I copied and pasted all of that in a Word document and taught out of Chat GPT by simply asking them what are call options. And then I asked,
Thank you, Chat GPT.
how does a life insurance make its profit money selling Index Universal Life? Great question, especially for someone who thinks long terms about how institutions like BlackRock and you know what I'm saying. So then it gave me, and so then I copied and pasted it because I'm interested in destroying these guys, putting them out of business because they're ripping people off. I'd rather teach people how to invest directly in the market than go through life allowing my friends and family being scammed out of their hard-earned money. What do you think? What do you want to do? What do you want to invest your life doing?
The same thing.
Any
Trisha, I
questions?
have a
Any
question.
question? Go ahead.
I was thinking about this last night. In the insurance world, you can't go from an annuity to life insurance. Like there are strict, laws around, 1098 exchanges and all of that stuff. But how come they can tell people to take money out of their IRA and their 401k and put it in a life insurance policy and there are no laws against that? Like, why is the annuity market so heavily regulated and the life insurance market isn't?
I would
They
say
got
because the
lobbyists.
insurance industry and lawmakers don't care where the money comes from to put into life insurance products. But if it's already in a life insurance product to move it to another product, it has to make more sense because that wouldn't make any sense.
And
And
also
there
it's
in a
historical.
1035 exchange, you're getting you're able to move it from one to another to avoid taxes.
Texas,
But
yeah, but
what the insurance companies are telling these people to do is, just take your money out of the 401k, eat the taxes, roll it in here
right,
because
that's
it's
what I'm
better.
saying. Why is that? Why would that be considered okay
Because it's
advice?
not rolling it over and trying to
It's
avoid
it's
taxes. And the
really not
government's
rolling it
happy to
over.
get their taxes. It's great.
No.
The lobbyists years ago got it so that the insurance companies can't be attacked on
Yeah, and
their
they can't be
thievery.
investigated. They can't,
Right,
That's the issue.
you know.
right.
They got a carte blanche on ripping us off.
The
Yeah.
federal government is like banned from doing class action suits and investigating that kind of stuff.
Well, they're not actually banned. They got to get 100 senators to agree, which is basically
Well,
banning.
banned because they're all in the insurance company's pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you think the people selling IUL understand, or let me ask you this.
No,
No, they
No,
Not
don't.
at
No, they
all.
don't.
they
How
absolutely
many
do
people
not.
selling Index Universal Life understand how the company they represent is making money with the premiums they're collecting from clients?
No,
They
they do
No.
don't.
not.
I don't think they care to understand as
If
I
long as
so,
they
think they're
get their
just as
commissions.
clueless as the
Allison,
consumers that they're selling it to.
do you think they're trained to understand, Allison?
No,
No.
No.
no,
Why
they're
not?
Trained
trained
to
to sell it.
Strike out.
trained to
Yeah.
sell.
they don't even understand how the policies make money.
right, because they own the policy sometimes. If they did, they wouldn't buy it for themselves. But I used to work with a guy who owned the policy. Proud to show me. We worked together, and then he switched, but he didn't understand it. He sold it, and he owned it for him. He was like, "Man, this thing's that's such all these great things for me." And then we were looked at it. Well, it didn't, but he didn't know he was selling it. Well, at least he was getting started to sell it. So
Lynette Garris, any comments on IUL, how companies make money, the crusade, our mission, the importance, we need to get after it. How does this apply to us? Is this good to know? Any comments?
Funny you should ask that. I was just I was just saying it in my mind. Not does it apply to us. It definitely applies to us because we need to be aware that this exists, right? However, in my years of experience, just for I never had to go this deep in explaining in order to be able to help somebody to make an educated decision. I just had to know maybe about two ways to disturb them. And once you help people to understand on a whole that they're just two kinds of coverage, term life insurance and whole life insurance, once you just get them that basic knowledge and then help them to understand that um there's an intermediary like you explained, and that why would you give your money to a middleman when you
Right,
can do the exact same thing. I
right.
never really had to go this deep into it, so I keep things. I know you would never ever 100 times ever explain this
to all of your clients. That's not necessary.
Right.
But sometimes
Sometimes.
on a rare,
Yeah.
you might have to get in the weeds, but it's very, very rare.
But I want everybody working with Christian David to be ready for that one time.
Most definitely. Without a doubt, without a doubt. So the exposure, 100% spot on. I'm just saying in my, 23 years of experience, I can just keep it basic and I don't,
No,
have
but
to
what
go
we're
to
what
sleep.
we're having now, Lynette, that we never had before is life insurance is being sold
As an
like an
investment.
investment in the market and with living benefits.
Yeah.
So people are getting more. They have the insurance industry is now able to make universal life sound better. They're deceiving people, and people in the industry selling it are deceived.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good people, but they're good people, but not very educated people, gullible people, naive people. They think there is some secret life insurance product that can solve everybody's problems, and it's not true.
I think Glenn Williams' thing that he said really does work. I mean, I've used it with a couple of people since he shared that, and just tell them look up IUL lawsuits
Alex, you
on
went
their own.
sideways. Okay.
Denise has her hand up.
Denise.
So I was just gonna say I've had a couple of people to come specifically asking me to explain IUL. And I've found to just simply explain or show them, because Get the Facts has it in there, just the fact that their insurance is going up inside the policy and it's going to eat up any money that they have in there was sufficient. That and the fees, we can show them to was sufficient for them to understand how much of a ripoff that IUL was.
Okay. Thank you. I wanted you to know this, not to help you replace policies, even though knowing this will help you replace policies. Why do I want you to know this?
So you know why you replacing it.
So you
And
know
you
what
could
we're
explain
doing
it
is
to the
right.
people.
Not necessarily that you can explain it to the people, Nikita.
Yeah, no, you can't explain all of
To
that.
become a crusader.
Yeah, it's just
Right.
another lock-in of how horrible they are.
We need to get after it. People are getting ripped off. The insurance company is making billions of dollars using our people's money. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And unless people learn how to invest themselves, some of them might even do options one day, like my neighbor in the country club. He's not getting rich saving in his cash value universal life policy. Nobody is. All people buying universal life are going to lose index universal life. All the people selling index universal life are either very stupid, ignorant, uneducated, clueless, or greedy.
Yeah.
Or both.
But Christian, isn't this how the rich make their money and the Rockefellers made their money like this?
No, that's not true.
Well, I'm just saying that's what they say on the videos on.
That's not even close.
I know that it's not true, but that's
That's
what
ridiculous.
people hear.
For someone to say that or use that is someone clueless of how the Rockefellers made their money. John D. Rockefeller. Come on, seriously? Yeah,
It
he
was
bought
all oil,
There was
man.
no such thing as universal life back then.
Yeah, right.
So ridiculous. Okay, let's talk about something maybe as or more important than that. Your pitiful attendance.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, boy. So, question number one for you. What do you think it is?
Why are you not showing up?
No.
How many
How many people do you have here?
Are
Okay,
you
number
inviting
one
people?
question is why, for your brain, to give you a clue,
Why grow attendance?
is why is attendance important? What happens when people attend Saturday?
They make
Why is it
big
important?
decisions.
What's
They
that,
make big
Tambria?
decisions at events.
Okay, they make a decision. How important is making a decision?
That's
It can
very
change their
important.
business, your business.
And
Okay.
change their lives.
Okay, what? I make a decision. What else? Why is it, Gordon? Why is you growing attendance important? Why is attendance for people important?
Well, when you get other people thinking similarly or getting on the same page, it's like the million dollar, I forget the book that was out there that was the million dollar mindset, I think. But it's around when you get around people that are thinking similarly and about hitting their goals and accomplishing things and doing that, and you're doing it too, you can achieve all your goals and dreams because then other people are working and you get a little piece of the action.
Thank you. Lynette, why is attendance important? Think about your first meeting or two or three. What happened in you? Why is attendance important? Why is attendance important for you or for a new person? Why?
I don't think it all revolves around psychology. In that, and what I mean by that is this is all about mindset. Even what you just shared as a crusader. On a whole, most people are taught the exact same things. Go to school, get a good job, la la la. And it's our job to do the best that we can possibly do to keep information in front of them, but now get them in environments similarly to what Gordon said, with like-minded people, in the high-fiving, the, hey, we're all on one accord, you're getting people in that environment where we're saying, hey, this is good, this is right, this is 100%. And to make an analogy, like you said, to my first meeting, when I was prior to the first meeting,
You
when
didn't
I
even
was
want to do the business.
when I was extremely negative, I literally was like what Tanya Poe used to talk about, like everybody in here is drinking the juice. Like but then I had to sit there and think, if these millionaires, if these, people that are making can they all be wrong? Can they all be, selling people up a creek? That's
So
so
you're
again,
saying it changed your mind.
it's a mindset. That's what it really is about.
It changed your mind. Had you not gone to the meeting, your mind wouldn't have changed.
That's right.
And you got 9 people there, tied with
Listen, I did
Hold
not
on a
have nine
second. I
people
don't
there.
want to
No,
hear
no,
any
no, wait, wait,
excuses.
wait, no, 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 no.
I
I
don't want to hear
had
no.
Nikita there. Nikita was in Chicago,
I
right?
know, I know, I know,
Shanderia
I
is
know, I
upstate New
know, I
York. All
know,
right, so we had an additional 20 people there, and I'm not going to dismiss.
Uh-oh.
You muted.
I muted
No,
you.
yeah, because I can't dismiss Nikita. I can't dismiss Shanderia. I can't miss.
I love this host feature. Ace,
So that's right, Ace. You had
Ace.
20 people that were on
Did
Zoom.
Ace, did he get
left.
off the meeting?
He left.
Okay. All right. I don't care that he had people on Zoom. I don't care. Congratulations, way to be. You had 9 there. That's what I care about. Now, the question is, what, Matt?
How many are
Can't
you
you be
gonna have next
nicer?
month?
Huh? What is it, Matt? I'm not going to mute you, Matt. You're muted. What's
How
the
many are you
question?
gonna have next month?
No, it's not the question. Gordon, what's the question?
What's your goal for the March 21st?
That's just what Matt said. Lynette, that's not the question. Lynette, what's the question?
Why didn't you have more?
No, well, that's closer.
What are you going to do to get more?
Yes, the question is, how do you get people to show up to the meeting? That's the question.
Well, one of the things is you got to have people in the local area to get them to show up to the meeting on a monthly basis because some of it's not
That
possible.
shouldn't be too difficult, Alice.
I didn't say it was.
If you're working in the business.
I did not
Okay,
say
hold
it
on a
was.
second. Now, how the question is, how do you get people to show up to the meeting?
By asking them and
That's the question.
by confronting them and asking.
Alex, you were at the meeting, right?
Yes.
Nuvia, you were at the meeting, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now you guys work full time, right?
Yes.
And Alex, you work like a what?
Machine.
I don't know. Is there an adjective?
You work like a dog. What's your work schedule?
A lot of hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day.
He works 10 to 12 hours a day. Okay. And I constantly remind you of what, Alex?
Of the nightmare.
Give everybody your daily schedule, your daily routine.
Well, I get up at 4:45 in the morning. And I come home at 6, 6:30, 7 sometimes. PM.
So he works from 4:30 in the morning to 6:30, 7 o'clock every day, everybody. And how much fun is your job?
No fun. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Where does Alex live? Where do you live, Alex?
I live in Rockville, Maryland.
Rockville, Maryland. So that's a 30-minute drive.
Okay, now hold on a second. You missed the question, Ace. It's how do you get people to the meeting? Now, how do I get you showing up to the meeting, Alex?
You get you.
What do I always do when I talk to you?
I attack my schedule, my lifestyle.
I don't attack it. I don't attack it.
You disturb it.
Yeah. Well, you do attack.
I don't attack it. I
disturb. Remind.
I remind you how pathetic it is, how pitiful it is, how horrible it is, how different it is than mine, and how you need to have a picture in your mind of how ridiculously horrible your lifestyle is and what it could be like if you made a decision to get this business going. I'm constantly reminding you of how much your life sucks and how it could be if you got this business going. Would you say that's, I'm not attacking you. I am helping you see how
it could be compared to what it is. Is that what you're saying?
How much better your life could be. Your life, you only have so much time, Alex. To live a life of freedom, of security, of joy, of delight, of options, of fun. You only have so much time to get it done. Nobody has unlimited amount of time here. And I think you could do the business. I think you and Nuvia could do the business. And the only thing lacking is you haven't committed. You haven't sold out. You haven't decided to do it yet. So the thinking is, if I can just keep you showing up, maybe one day what'll happen?
I'll snap out of it.
That's right. The penny drops, the fog clears, you make a decision to change your life. And the way you're living becomes unacceptable. And I also know that, what do I know? Okay, let's just review the business, Alex. Okay. Our business is not life by settling, it's what?
Life by design.
Life by design. Okay, step number one, for those of you who want to win, is you've got to have a vision for your life. Where there is no vision, people perish. Stephen Covey said what? Shonda?
Start with the end in mind.
With the
Start
end
with the end in mind.
The end in mind. Art Williams said what?
Just do it.
You got to have a dream. Without a dream, you're dead. Okay. Brian Tracy wrote a whole book on goals, the power of goals and dreams and visions, having a target. The Bible says, where there is no vision,
Will perish.
people perish. Okay, so it starts there. Are you living your dream, Alex? Are you living your dream, Nuvia? What do you say to yourself when the alarm goes off at 4:45 in the morning? What the hell do you say to yourself every morning?
Talking Ruby on me.
I mean, how can you stand it? I mean, how can you stand it? Okay, but I'm just speaking for me. I'm just transferring what my philosophy into you. Because if you had my philosophy, you wouldn't be getting up at 4:45 in the morning. Something is missing. Okay, I'm going to do everything I can because I know if you had my mindset, you could win. But with your mindset, you don't. So I got to help transfer mindset, knowledge, expectation of thinking, philosophy. You know what I'm saying? And if you get the philosophy, if you get the thinking, you transform your whole life.
Amen.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
So you know you're not doing as good as you can. You know there's a better future. So that's point number one. Dream. Step number two in dream creation, dream achievement is what?
Plan? No.
You got to have a plan. Now, Gordon,
Yes, sir.
if Alex continues and Nuvia continues, dental hygienist, Alex, what's your title at your job?
I'm a driver. I'm a
You're the driver. He drives. Okay. If you stay driver, stay dental hygienist for another year, how's it going to look in a year?
Same.
3 years. How's it going to look in 3 years?
Same.
5 years. How's it going to
Same.
look? Okay. Is that what you want?
No.
Now, tell me that's what you want, Alex. Tell me I want to be in 5 years driving this truck. Tell me. Tell me that's your dream. Tell me that's all you believe you can do. Tell me it.
Okay, that's all I believe I can do.
Then why are you here?
No, I believe I can do better than that. That's why I'm here.
So then it's not your dream.
No, hell no.
That's not
Okay. Okay, if that's true, plan. If that's true, Denise, you with me, Denise?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. There you are. You change seats.
Trickery.
Change visions.
In the meeting live, people didn't change their seats. They were right there. I could look at them. All right. Denise, if that's true, and Alex has a dream, Nuvia, they've been to the convention, they've made sales, they've made money, they got 10 recruits twice in a row in a month.
No way.
They've done 10,000 in premium in a month before. They
have
can
not.
obviously do it. And they want to do it. They can do it. They want to do it. No reason why they can't do it. They need to have a plan, right? And the current plan they're in is not working. So minimum expectation is what, Denise?
It's a plan.
Got the plan. What's the minimum first step of our plan?
I don't know. To work the plan.
Lynette, what's the minimum expectation of the plan? You're working with me, Christian David. Monday morning, new in the business.
Oh, show up.
You're showing up. I'm showing up. Who's showing up, Lynette?
You're showing up. Alex is showing up.
I'm showing up, and who else is showing up, Lynette?
Oh, I'm showing up.
You're showing up, and where are you coming from, Lynette?
I'm on Zoom.
No, I'm talking about 15 years ago, Monday morning. 15 years ago, Monday morning.
Oh, I was in the office. I was coming from Baltimore, Maryland.
Going where?
To Gaithersburg, an hour.
Once a month on a Saturday. You were going every
Monday.
Every Monday.
And then once a month, or when I was invited, I'm going to Baltimore.
I was going every Monday and every Saturday.
And every Saturday.
And every Saturday, Denise.
It was There was no excuse.
There was no
None.
excuse.
And we sometimes when
It's cold outside. It's snowing outside. Didn't exist. You
and we
better have some
sometimes went
snow
at 12
tires.
o'clock in the morning.
Right.
When you called an emergency meeting at 11.
Right. That's right. I just wanted to see who was dedicated. I wanted to make it as inconvenient as possible to see who really wanted it.
I had to bundle my kids up at 10 o'clock at night to drive an hour to get there by 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And when I did not want to be in the meeting and Wayne was in the meeting, I sat in the car with the heat on with my kids in the car, and Wayne was in the meeting, and we would swap out and take turns. 2 kids in the car in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
An hour away from home.
I remember the first time they told me that at 11 o'clock. We got to go to Christians for an I was like, what? What kind of emergency meeting? It's like, I don't know. Just get in the car.
What the question was, what is the emergency?
The emergency is you need to make a decision to change your life. And you're not doing it. You haven't done it. So, Alex, I got a dream. I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm going to make my dream happen. Somehow, some way, this vision is happening or I'm going to die trying. That's step number one. Step number two is I got to have a plan. So, Alex, you have your plan, CDL, truck driver, dental hygienist. Now, what is that plan going to? I'm talking about growing attendance here, by the way, if the topic, Tony. How was your attendance? I don't want to know. Okay. Okay. Alex,
Yes.
is CDL truck driver going to give you the life you want? Yes or no?
No.
You writing this down, Matt?
Not that part.
Well,
That's
I'm writing
the
it.
important part. Because you got to ask somebody, is what you're doing working?
Yeah, no, I got that part written down.
Okay. So, Alex, what do they call the definition of stupidity?
Doing the same things over and over and expecting a different result.
That's right. That's not you, is it?
No,
That's
no.
insanity, not stupidity.
I call it, it's my definition of stupidity. Okay. Some people, the nicer way is insanity. What's the definition of insanity? But yeah, I think it's just stupid. Okay. To do the same things over and over again and expect different results. To me, that's just what?
Stupid.
There you go. Okay. You can call it insane. They're both equally bad. I don't want to be stupid and I don't want to be insane. Okay, so Alex, so if what you're doing is not working, what do you need, Alex?
I need a different strategy and
Right, you need another way.
uh-huh.
How many ways can get you the dream you want, the dreams you want, the lifestyle you want, Alex? How many? It's a role play, folks. How many? How many options you got? You want to go back to work with your parents at the grocery?
No.
What are you going to do?
I can think of one. All I know, if I own my own business, I would, but I don't have an opportunity to do that.
Okay, so what? All you got is what?
My job.
Okay,
My
and then you're in the business now with me, Alex. You put your IBA in. So other than this, what do you have, Alex?
Nothing else. I got only this.
Okay, then step number one to succeeding in this is what, Alex?
Vision.
This guy, Christian David's coming from Florida on Saturday, man. And all of his top VPs who are making $30,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $75,000 a month are holding a training on how to do it. People who are righting wrongs, people who are doing great things financially, educating the uneducated, giving hope to the hopeless, giving opportunity to the people who don't have any opportunity. These people are on fire about doing what they're doing. Now, what do you have going on more important Saturday from 10 to 12 than attending that training?
Nothing.
Give me an excuse. This is where, anybody now, I'll open it up.
But it's my birthday.
Okay.
Man, let's give a real objection.
Let's do
Well,
it.
that was a real
You know,
objection.
It's
no, no,
What
my
I'm
son is
I live upstate New York, like Shanderia, who
Hey,
I'm not going
Ace,
to dismiss.
Ace,
I live
you had
upstate New
Ace. Hold on
York.
a second, Ace. What's the most amount of people you've had at our Super Saturday Live from the
About
area within
10,
an hour? Within an hour.
about 10 to 12.
Oh, that's a pile of crap. I used to come to your office and you'd have how many people there, Ace?
So are
Live.
we going to dismiss? Are we going to dismiss?
I'm not this Ace. You can get off right now. Okay.
I'm not going
How
to
many
get off,
people? Hey,
bro.
how many people did you have in your office when I came as a guest speaker? Live, local.
When? When?
Whenever in the past.
Over 20 something.
Oh,
Yvette.
no, you talking about in the
Yes,
past.
that's right. In the
Yeah.
past.
30, 40, because we didn't have Zoom. We didn't have all
Okay.
this connection that we
Okay.
have
Yes,
now.
yes. Right. But there's still people living around us. And if we're going to do a live meeting, guess what I would recommend you do, Ace? Guess what that would be, Ace?
it's the people that live around you.
Jay, you there?
He's there.
I add Jay to this conversation
Oh.
too. What would I recommend? Hey, Angelica Sifa. What would I recommend, Angelica?
Making sure you're recruiting more local people.
Or, not, maybe, or at least
Or getting people excited about showing up.
all the people that were local to attend.
Yeah.
What is there anything wrong with that?
Yeah.
Is there anything wrong with expecting people who are have a vision and they can't, and then they have a job that they're not going to ever achieve their vision? What would be wrong with challenging those people, expecting those people to show up, number one, and then number two, to what?
Take action.
Get others to show up with them.
Grow their attendance.
All right. So we'll see at the Fast Start School who's going to have the most people again. That'll be
Yes,
us.
exactly right. We'll see.
That'll be us.
We'll see.
And I think too, like this is, just to change the subject a little bit, but this is, and I apologize, I was in the middle of two 16-hour shifts. I did listen, but it's in my calendar from that point on. I wrote down the wrong date because it was the
Hey,
wrong date.
and listen, if you're working a 16-hour shift, Beth, I'm not talking to you.
But no, I was gonna say for my people, like what I need to do is like I need to when I onboard them, because I do love the fact we're meeting every month. I think we need to like to make that an expectation, because like
Yes.
I've been way too easy on, you kind of do this at your own pace, like, but I need to be like, if I'm gonna invest time in you, like this is what's expected. Once a month we do have an in-person meeting.
Yep.
And I need you to be there, because I've failed miserably in that for my own people, and I need
Thank
to
you.
work hard on that.
Thank you for getting it.
And that's why we have that calendar, so we can show the people, listen, it's March 21st, April, whatever, March, May, whatever. So they can, if they work, they can take the day off already.
Beth, thank you for getting it. You
Yes,
have been too soft on your people.
I have been.
I have been too soft on our people.
Yep.
All of you have been too soft on your people. And the only people you're hurting is who? By being soft.
Those people.
Yeah.
And us.
People.
And
us.
them and
Us.
you.
Me.
You talk too soft on yourself. You're too soft on your people. People don't show up. They miss out. And then life continues as it is. And life continuing as it is not the
dream at all.
It's a nightmare.
That's not the objective at all. We want people to win here. How do you win? Step number one.
Show up.
Show up.
Show up.
How do you win at a job?
Show up.
Show up. How does a pastor win growing a church?
Be in the
Show
pulpit.
up.
Show up.
Show up. How does the military man win?
Oh, showing up.
Show up. Show up, right? How does a teacher win in school?
Showing up.
Show up to teach.
You
What
don't.
career do you just not show up? How does a nurse win?
Dude, showing up.
Showing
How
up.
does a doctor win? How does a lawyer win? How does the accountant win? We're going to have to show up somewhere.
Yes,
Now,
we do.
if you don't show up here and get this going, you're going to be showing up, Alex, in the truck for the rest of your life.
Mm.
And maybe in 3 years, those trucks are going to be driven by a robot. Then what are you going to do?
They are going to be driven by a robot. They are going to be driven by a robot.
It's
That's
starting
scary.
now.
I mean, that's totally
That's
true.
scary.
But basically, it's starting now. They got the driverless taxis and stuff. They got the drone deliveries, and so it's starting now.
No, it's happening.
For all the people who were on Zoom, did they try hard enough to get other people on Zoom? Huh? No.
Nope.
No. How hard did everybody try to get people on a Zoom?
Not hard enough.
How hard did you try? How many people did you call? How did the conversation go? How was your intensity? How was your passion? How much of yourself did you give it? Did you give it everything? Did you realize the power of attendance, the power of showing up, the power of growing, the power of getting better, the power of association, the power of getting in front of people who are doing it bigger than you? You're just going through the motions? Does it matter or not? Is it okay to have 9? Is it okay to have 9?
No.
How big of an effort did you make to have 9? Did you give everything you got?
No.
Call everybody? Did you ask about everybody their goal? Did you ask them about their vision? Did you have them analyze their plan? Did you consider where they are going if things don't change for them?
No.
Starts with you caring about your people who put the IBA in and understanding how important it is for them to show up, number one, and learn and get better. And then if they want overrides, by the way, 2 ways to be financially independent, Prince. What are they?
Money at work or people at work?
Money at work
Or people at work.
or people at work. Do you have enough money at work yet, Prince? Are you financially independent?
Working on it.
I didn't ask you if you're working on it. I said, are you financially independent? Do you have enough money at work?
No,
Yes
sir.
or no?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So you need to make more money, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how are you going to make it if you don't do it here?
You're not.
You're not. Okay. So where are you going to be Saturday? You're going to be on, now you're in Texas, Prince. I don't expect you to come from Texas for the Super Saturday, but I expect you where?
On Zoom.
The Zoom. And if you're not going to be on the Zoom, guess what?
You're not serious.
You're not going to. Okay. Second way to become financially independent is how, Prince?
People at work. I mean, money. I mean, people at work. Yeah, people
at work. People
Yeah.
and people at work in your business, right?
Teammates, yeah.
Right. Now, how many people do you have working in your business, Prince?
Right now, just me.
How much overrides you getting, Prince?
What? Yep, me too.
A lot or a little or none?
None.
None. Okay. So what's the first? Would you like overrides?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't?
Okay. Would you rather make money off of people or money off of money or both?
Both.
Okay. So what's the advantage of earning money off of people?
I mean, you don't have to do the work. I mean, it's like data. It's passive income.
And what is the real advantage when in terms of becoming financially independent? What is the advantage of having people work with you as opposed to money working for you?
Multiply your efforts.
The big advantage.
It's leverage. It's leverage.
Other than leverage,
It's faster.
It's faster.
You can help more people.
You can get there's an abundance of people that would like to do better financially.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for anyone, listen up, everybody. For anyone that's on a mission to help people make money, it's easy to build a team and get overrides.
Yeah.
If you have some fundamentals going for you, what are those fundamentals?
You have to set an example.
Okay, you're making money, you're setting an example. Beth?
Pour into people.
Pouring into people, and what are you pouring in?
Making sure they have a plan, making sure they're off to a good start.
Yes. Beth, yes. You're making sure what they're doing is going to move them forward.
Yeah.
And if what they're doing is not going to move them forward, how do you react to it?
Trying to disturb them.
Let me give you this visual picture, Beth. Your barn's burning down.
Yeah.
I'm a fireman. You don't know your barn is burning down. You're somewhat oblivious to it. And I say, Beth, I'm here to help you put out the fire because your barn is burning down and your horses are in there. But you really don't take it seriously. You say, well, yeah, well, Christian, that's fine, but I got a birthday party today. What would the fireman say?
I think you're crazy.
Yeah, but no, my friend is having, their 8-year-old is playing soccer, and I really committed to go see their 8-year-old play soccer. I said, but, your barn is burning down, and your horses are in it. You're not hearing me. You don't understand, Beth.
Mm-hmm.
The game doesn't matter. The party doesn't matter. What matters is your horses in the barn. True. What's more important? And then I get you to look over there at the barn, and you see smoke, and oh, what? Wait, you mean my barn's burning down? And then we're both running to put out the barn fire. Does that make any sense at all, guys?
It totally does. How you have to get people
You
to
are
see
letting
that.
people give you the weakest excuses on why they're not showing up when their whole life is on fire. It's okay for them not to show up for you. It's okay for you to have small attendance because you don't have an expectation of filling up the room. You don't have an expectation of people's lives changing for the better. And I'm suggesting that that's what you need to have to win here to build a team, not to make sales. You can make money by doing rollovers now, Beth. You don't have to build a team. And that's one of the things that are preventing people from building a team is because they can make good money by just selling what we do, that they don't even try to build a team anymore very hard. They give it lip service. Yeah, I'd like to, but it's not life or death like it was for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was life or death for Christian David. Whether or not Gordon showed up and Lynette showed up or Ace showed up, it was like, if you didn't show up, I'm on your ass, Gordon. True or false? But I was so that way, you never even questioned it, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know it's almost 10:40 just to check, but one of the things that as we're going back and talking about this is, it's like Alex and Nuvia, and it sounds a bit harsh, and it is a little harsh, but the reality is, if they don't snap, if it doesn't snap for Alex and Nuvia, something clicks. Because they can certainly do it. They're the kind of people that could do this business. They're the kind of people that should be, crossing the stage July 2027, becoming vice presidents and making 100K and having that story that they can tell, or they can never tell the story. And they may never tell the story if they don't snap. And it's like, we didn't
stop right there. Hold your point. Stop right there. Elaborate on this. If I don't snap, or if I don't make them snap, how are they going to snap, Gordon? I got to snap first.
It's not going to happen unless
it's not going to happen. If when in your conversation with the person you're talking to, if they have a dream and they are losing, if they don't see some snap from you, they're not going to snap.
I would agree.
That's all I'm saying.
I
have snapped. And if Christian David has snapped. I will never accept that you can't get people to a meeting. I'm not going to accept it ever.
And at some
Christian,
point,
but Christian, you just said that, Prince, I don't expect you to be here every Super Saturday because you're in Texas. That was my point. Chicago, Texas, upstate, New York, New Jersey.
You will
That's
only
what I'm
have
saying.
9 people at the next Super Saturday. I got
One
it.
thing, one thing to help, I
You
think
know what?
everybody on here,
Whatever.
one thing to help everybody on here, I think is, we had um, very strong one couple people in the business. Then you grow that, but if you don't have that one, I just look back and I remember Brett, and he found Shaq, and then Shaq found Samir, and Bruce found you. And do you have the one person that you've really gone into business with? Do you have the Wayne and Lynette? And it doesn't, does Alex and Nuvia, are they fostering a relationship with somebody else? And have they snapped, one, them deciding, and then have they fostered a relationship with somebody else to get somebody else? Because when you get that partner, just get that one breakthrough partner that through thick or thin is not going to show up, that's going to show up with you. It's all of a sudden you have um that that breakthrough, the thought, oh my gosh, I got Beth. Okay, I got Lynette. I got, do you have the one? Get the one. A lot of you guys on here that show up and you don't have one person that's in the trenches with you. Can you get the one?
I would have to include that just like Christian, the point that you're making, the fact that you have an environment around you in your area, if this is where it is that you are in Maryland, to be able to show up with you, to diligently, like, in the past, and I'm going to give credit for Gordon because this is where I learned how to do it. Gordon would sit down and make a list of people, and he would go down and call every last one of them. He would make a connection to every single one of us and find out if we were coming and how many people were coming. So that's exactly what I did. I sat down with I made a call. I made a list first, then I called every single person on the list, and I asked them if they could come and how many they could come. So I told you in advance I was going to have 20 people there. And in my mind, I could only think about 10 people in my immediate area that could come. And then knowing whether or not they could come was another thing. But I'd also told Wayne after I got off the call, I said, Wayne, I said 20. And he was like, well, Annette, maybe you should have said like 15. And I was like, well, if 15 people show up and I know that we'll be showing up by Wednesday, then that means I need to go prospect 5 more and get 5 more to come with me so that I can do what I say I'm going to do, because we were talking about being accountable. So, it does go to the point that, you've been making and we've all been discussing, being that person that you can be counted on, being that person, that can, come, and do what they say they're going to do, whether it's on Zoom or whether it's in person.
What I would say to that, Lynette, is I want you guys to have no misunderstanding, is what my goal for you is. My purpose is what?
To get us to grow our attendance.
Not right.
locally.
It's not to be accountable. It's not necessarily to be people of your word. It's to what?
To grow our attendance locally and to be focused on it.
Tanisha, what's my goal for you?
One, Doc.
Tanisha, you're muted. What's my goal for you, Tanisha? There you go. You got it now.
The goal will be is for us to grow our business, to grow our income.
My goal is to help you hit your goals. Now, would you like to have a lot of overrides, Tanisha?
Yes.
Okay. How much overrides would you like?
Unlimited, to be honest.
Well, give me a number. Something relatively in this world.
Let's say, I would say 50,000.
Okay. Lynette.
Yes.
If Tanisha wants about 50,000 a month, is that a year or a month, Tanisha?
No, a month.
How many people, Lynette, does she have to have showing up to her business?
Well, your attendance is in direct proportion to your income.
Right. So let's say it's some number, right?
That's correct.
Make up a number.
Let's say it's 20.
Okay. So, I mean, we have a guy that has 50 people showing up or license, Gordon. What's that guy making $1 million? How many people show up, do you think, to his meetings?
That's a good question. I don't know how many show up to his meetings.
What would
Probably
you say? You said he had 50 licenses. They don't all show up, right?
they don't all show up. So he's probably got 15, 20 people showing up.
10% of that. 10%,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah,
Who
10
knows?
people.
Who knows? But my point is that for you to get overrides, would you agree, everybody, you need to get more?
Correct.
Yes.
That's my point, Alex.
You got to play the
Alex,
numbers game.
Alex, we're going to be there the 21st. My goal is for you never to be alone again. I want you to say, I'm never going to have 9 again. I'm never going to have none again. I'm never going to have 3 again. I'm never going to have 5 again. We're never going to have 74 again. I'm not happy with 74. You might be happy with 74. I'm not happy. Is it okay if I'm not happy with 74 because you're not big enough?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course it is.
How do you get people to the meeting?
Right, talking with them, challenge
Make it
them
a
what they
priority.
want, showing them what
Number
they
one,
got.
Alice, for your review, see if they have a vision. Help them get clear on the vision. Say
Right.
that, Alice.
Help them to get clear on the vision and remind them of the vision.
Help them get clear on their vision. Do most people have a clear vision, Alice?
No.
So
No,
your
but if
job
you
is to
brought them
help them
in,
get
it's a reminder.
your job is to help them get clear on their vision. Okay, you want something to do today? Call all your people and help them get clear on their vision. Step number 1. Number 2 for them is what, Alice?
Is to ask them, do they have a way to get that vision?
No, number 2 is have them analyze what they're doing to see if that's going to get them their vision. Prince,
That's the same thing.
doing what you're doing in liver pathology, is that going to make your vision happen? Yes or no?
Yeah, I mean, of course not.
Okay, so then, Prince, you must find another way. True, Prince?
Yes, sir.
This is point number 2, Ellis. Get this. Have them, if you have a vision, number 1, what is it? It's got to be clear, concise mental picture of the thing you seek. Magnificent obsession, goals, target. You got it. That's got to be crystal, number 1. Number 2, you need to have a plan. And if the plan you're working is not going to work, somebody has to let you know that.
Yes, sir.
Prince.
Mhm.
Because everybody else in your circle, oh, Prince is he's the smartest guy in his class. Prince is a doctor. Prince works for NIH. Prince is a liver pathologist. Prince is like the man. Yeah, well, you ain't the man to me, Prince. You're the man. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I respect you.
Of
But
course.
I know that's not what you want.
I don't take it
You've
personally.
been coming around here. You want to build it big. You can do it big, right? So you need to have a plan that will give you what you want. And if you disrespect the only plan you have,
Yeah,
if you treat the only business you have to make your dreams come true like dirt, like not showing up, somebody's got to call that out.
absolutely, man.
Somebody's got to point out the mistake,
Yes, sir.
the flaw in the philosophy, the error of judgment, the realizing that the continuation of this small philosophy of people, it's okay for them not to show up.
Yeah.
Of it's okay for me to have this amount. Without the expectation of great things happening, guess what happens?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Status quo. Exactly right. Nothing changes.
Yep.
Nothing changes. And I don't want to be a part of something that's not growing, that something's not exciting, that people aren't expecting big things. I want more people making. Hey, Gordon, you made how much last month?
How much did I make last month?
Yep.
30,000.
Lynette, are you still there? How much you make last month?
24,000.
Augusto, how much you make last month?
19,000 some.
Augusto made 19,000. I want more people saying that. Is that okay?
It's fine by me.
Okay. Who wants to get bigger? Moral of the story is we're helping people make their vision happen. Number 2, they got to have a plan. Most people are working a plan that what?
Won't deliver.
Won't deliver. When was the last time you told them that, Ellis, and got passionate about this plan and got passionate about them showing up, got passionate about them building a team, sold them on the dream of building something big here? Like they can, but they can't
When you
without
do it.
help. They can't without help. They won't without help. They won't without you. You're their only hope. You're in this world for a reason, to save people, to rescue people in business. That's what we're doing here, rescuing people. Right, Tambria?
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry,
Sorry
I'm
for
taking
going
notes.
long,
This is awesome, man.
but I wanted you to get your money back, money's worth.
What was number 3?
Okay, number 3. Okay. Okay, vision. You're helping them get clear. Sell them on it. Visions aren't for other people, they're for you too. You can do it, but you need a
Plan.
plan. Is the plan you're doing working? No. Then you need another plan. What other plans do you have? Well, I don't have any, Gordon. You got an idea for me, Gordon?
Yes.
Just so happens Gordon has an idea for me, a plan for me. And step number 3 is the first step of that plan is
Show up at the meeting.
what are you doing March 21?
Oh.
And then you could go to step 4. Denise, do you remember there's 2 ways to create passive income? One is money at work and the other one is what?
People at work.
People at work.
People at work.
Okay, so are you able to comprehend the concept that if you get people there with you on the 21st of March, they might catch the spirit, they might feel good about it too, and then they'll get a license, and then they'll be productive, and then you'll get overrides off those people. Is that over your head?
Nope.
No. So that's like step number 3, 4, and 5. Show up. Oh, passive income off of people, overrides. What's their first step? Well, they got to have a dream. They got to analyze their plan. They got to show up. Now I'm showing up. I got people showing up. And now we got a group of people growing together, all figuring it out. We don't know exactly how it's all going to work out. We don't exactly know everything that there is to know, but we do know some things. What do we know? That my job ain't going to get me there. That's what I know. I know that if I don't try, I don't have a chance. I know that. I know that I want my future to be better than my past, and I know that if I don't change, if I don't do something different, it's going to be the same, and I don't want it to be the same. How about that? Is that okay? So we're going to try this, Alex and Nuvia. Why don't we work together until you find something better, okay? And if you find something better, tell me, because if it's better, I'm going to go with you, okay?
Okay.
If you find something better, let me know. Share it with me. I want better. I got time. It's a mindset, guys.
So you opened.
I got open and I got time, man. I like multiple sources of income. Don't you? How many you got? The more, the better. Every licensed, productive person you develop is another income stream for you. And it's another income stream for them because they don't have it. And without you, they're not going to get it. And then they have an opportunity to duplicate the sales process that they can have multiple income streams. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Prince, does this make any sense?
Yes, sir.
Here,
A lot
I
of sense.
guess so. All right. I've enjoyed sharing with you this morning. My name's Christian David. I'm your friend. I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings. It wasn't intentional.
We appreciate you, man.
Okay.
Thank you, Christian. Have a good day.
Stay blessed, man.
Go make it happen. Let's go do something great
Have
to
a
make
good day.
business.
Thank you.
Sir.
Everyone have a great day.
Hey, in March 21, we're going to be bigger.
Yeah.
You're going to be bigger.
Yeah.
Right, Denise? You're going to be
That's
bigger.
right.
You're going to be
Absolutely.
bigger. We're going to be bigger together. Right, Tambria? You're going to be
That's
bigger.
right. Yep.
That's right. Now Daryl, he just passed his test. Now let's get some people there for Daryl.
We are.
Okay. All right. Adios.
Thank you.
Got it.